Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Hey, real quick, before y'all go. What's your name again? Juan? All right, so let me ask y'all this, right? Y'all been up here a minute listening. Y'all understand y'all Israel, right? You understand that? All right. Hey, sir, you just came up. You ever heard that you was an Israelite before? Have you ever heard that you was an Israelite before? Yeah? Huh? You study your history? Okay, all right. So let me ask you, what do you know? What do you know about black history? You know what I'm saying? And how it pertains to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. Hey, if you gotta go, hey, look, we got a website on there. We got all kinds of videos, all right? All right, check us out. All right, so sir, all right, what do you know about our history? Let me ask you that. Let's start there.
I know that we Americans were the first ones here on earth before Christ and Christopher Columbus.
Before Christopher Columbus? Okay.
And before Christ.
And before Christ. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of history in the Bible and show you how it correlates to so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, right? Because we make up the 12 tribes of Israel. If you identify as black or African American, all right? So if you take a look at this sign right here. Take a look at this sign right here. We got names, all right? On the right side, you got what people call us in society today, right? On the left side, this is what God calls us in the Bible, all right? So now I'm going to take you through a couple scriptures and prove that to you. Let's start at Deuteronomy. Go to 1 and 1. Go to Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Because at the end of the day, this is part of our history, right?
Bring it up.
Sir, is this part of our history? This happened to us, right? You agree with that, brother? All right, let's get it. Let's see who God is talking to in the scriptures. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So y'all brothers familiar with Moses, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it said these be the words which Moses spake to all Israel. All right. Just to bring you up to speed, you remember the Israelites. We was in Egypt, right? What was our condition in Egypt? We were slaves, right? All right. So now let's go through Deuteronomy 28. All right. Let's go there. And let's start at verse 15. All right, we're gonna keep it basic and show y'all how we know who we are. All right? Because we call ourselves outside of the name that God gave us. You know, why do we walk around? We call ourselves black. You might say you black. Negro. You might say you African American. What did you say? Negro. So that's 3 different terms right there that fit the same group of people. Why we got so many different names? Why is that? You see, there's all these, even with our Hispanic brothers, they fit the same exact thing. They call themselves Hispanic. They call themselves Latino. Hey, sir, don't leave, bro.
No, the reason we go by so many different names and stuff like that, because we go by the names the Caucasian that gave us.
Okay, all right, I'm listening. That's right. You're absolutely right. Now let's get it out the Bible. Go to 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
It said, it shall come to pass. It's saying this will happen. This is called prophecy right here, all right? Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Hey, what does it mean to hearken? What does hearken mean? The word hearken means listen. There, you're right. Listen. It says, if thou will not listen, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command in this day.
Because God gave the Israelites commandments and statutes to follow once he led them out of Egypt. All right? He said if we chose to disobey those commandments and those statutes and those laws that he gave us, read.
That all these curses.
Hey, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Bad thing.
A curse is a bad thing. When you look at the condition of our people. Huh?
A curse is both.
So
good and bad.
A good and bad. So if I curse, matter of fact, let me ask you this. In Oakland, the condition of our people, would you say we're more blessed or more cursed? We're blessed. When I look over there and I see the sister half naked right here on prostitute, and when I see the trash over there, you saying that's a blessing?
No, that's a curse.
That's a curse. Is that good or bad?
Bad.
That's bad. A curse is a bad thing. Watch, read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It said all these curses would come upon us and overtake us. Now, I just asked you a question, right? I said, look at the sister right here. Look at the trash. Think about the condition of our people in Oakland. You all right? They be jacking cars, bipping cars, killing each other, on drugs and stuff
But you
like
gotta look
that.
at it sometime, most of the time. Some in with Christ over here, and some in with Lucifer's over here. Some got halfway in and halfway out. So that's why we curses. Some is good and some is bad.
Let's see if that's biblical. Because read 15 again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the scriptures say curses will come upon the Israelites and overtake us. All right? Read the next verse.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It said, cursed shalt thou be in the city. In the city. I just asked y'all a question. When you look at the condition of our people out here, all right, there's trash all over the place. We killing each other, selling drugs to one another. We strung out, homeless. Thousands of abandoned cars filling up the city. That's a curse. And who dwells in this condition? Our people. Why? Because we're living these curses. We are living and breathing these curses. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
It said, cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Hey, where's that other one at? With us working in the field. Oh, here we go, right here. There we go. I missed it. What's going on right here? In the field. That's a curse. That's an example of a curse. This is our history. We're the product of that. You understand? So I asked you, why do we have all these different names? Jump to 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters.
Sorry, 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb.
It said, thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb. Hey, what's a proverb? What is a proverb? Sir, you know what a proverb is?
Proverb is a warning.
A warning? Okay, what you say, sir? What's a proverb? No? Okay, I'll give it to. All right, let me ask my brother right here. What's a proverb? There we go. A proverb is a wise saying. For example, then I say, if you want to hide something from a black man, put it in a book. You know what I'm saying? Like a stereotype. Those are proverbs. And we got negative stereotypes. We got proverbs against it. We're going to get there. That's a great question. That's a very good question. But let me finish this. Read that.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
It said, thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. What is a byword? You know what a byword is? A byword is any name that's given to you outside of your God-given name. We are under that. That is a curse that's placed upon our people. That's why I asked what you say. You might say black. He said Negro. You might say African American. You see, we got all these different names, but none of us, we don't identify as a name that God gave us. Let me show you one more thing. Give me Isaiah 65 and 15 real quick. Watch what the scripture's about to say about just the name. Just the name. Read that Isaiah 65, 15. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 15. And ye shall leave your name.
It said, ye shall leave your name
for a curse.
For a curse. We shall, you understand? Go ahead.
Why did Malcolm say, All black come from the tribe of Shabbat.
I don't know about the tribe of Shabbat. I know about the scriptures. He said, why did Malcolm say all black people come from the tribe of Shabbat?
No, tribe of Shabbat. No, but that's false information.
You see that? So guess what? If it ain't coming out this Bible, it ain't true. It ain't the truth. All right. Well, what we're showing you is prophecy that became our history. You understand that? We can all agree that we identify as different names. You said it yourself. Black. He said Negro. He said African American. I'm showing you the scripture right here where it said you're gonna leave your name for a curse. And now we would what did it say? Go back to 28 and 37.
And the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword.
And a byword. We're living that right now. We're living that right now. That's good. Guess what that is? That was once prophecy, and now it became history. And guess what? It's still present to this day. We still calling ourselves outside of our God-given name today. You know what that is? That's an identifying factor to let you know who you are.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role